Hello students, a very good morning. Today we will discuss a reaction mechanism of transition metal complexes. In this chapter we will discuss the subtopic is trans effect and its applications. So this is a very important topic for all kind of entrance examination. So most probably we will expect one question from this topic. Right. Here you can see what is a trans effect, right? So how to define a trans effect and so what are the applications of trans effect we will discuss. So most of the student they will do so mistake while the entering of incoming ligand, whether it whether it forms a cis complex or trans complex. So most of the student they will do mistake over here. So I'll explain so whether it forms a cis complex and whether how it form a trans complex I will explain. Okay, so what is trans effect, students? Already attached group in square planar complex has ability to allow the incoming ligand transposition is called trans effect. Means already attached groups in the square planar complex has ability to allow the incoming ligand to transposition is called trans effect. Okay, so this trans effect concept was first introduced by a Russian chemist. His name is Chernev in 1926, right? So this trans effect is generally explained by polarization theory and pi bonding theory. Means these two theories are supported by the trans effect. Means why the transformation, the trans complex is more favorable than the cis complex. These two theories are supported for the trans effect, right? The trans effect is more popular in especially for square planar complexes, that is platinum 2 complexes. Right here you can see we have an example. So this is the PtCl3NO2 to the power of minus 2. This is the platinum complex. So this platinum complex, student, so this platinum complex here we are reacting with the ammonium ligand. So what kind of substitution is takes place? So generally it is a substitution reaction. One ligand is substituted by another ligand. So theoretically the two possibilities are there. So means here you can see the ammonia is substituted, is cis to the NO2 group, and in this case, student, the NH3 group is substituted, that is trans to the Cl. Okay, so here these two possibilities are there. So we can explain as per theoretically, but when we go for its practical evidences, so most probably the favorable condition of a cis formation is very less than we can compare to the trans compound. So means according to the practical evidences, the trans is the more favorable product than the cis product. So why the trans is more favorable than the cis product? The thing is here, the entering incoming ligand, so which is lying to the Cl group, which is opposite to the NO2 group, right? So here this NO2 group is ability to remove, means it vacate their position, so the incoming ligand can occupy, which is trans to the NO2 group. So therefore here these kind of groups like these kind of NO2 group has more ability to um, substitution is possible, right? So these kind of NO2 groups we can called as trans-directing groups, right? Here you can see the formation of this trans isomer has been explained by Cl minus ion. So here this Cl minus ion is lying trans to NO2 minus. So here this reaction is easily replaced. Means here the Cl minus replaced is very more easily than compared to the above cis compound. Okay, so here more easily by NH3 than either of the 2 Cl minus, right here. So these 2 Cl minus ions here you can see. So these 2 Cl minus are cis to NO2 group, but only this Cl minus ion is trans to NO2 group, right? So this Cl minus ion is more easily replaced than these two cis Cl groups to the NO2 minus, right? So this phenomena we can called as a trans effect, student, right? Here we can see this is the cis product, so this is the cis complex, it is the less favorable, and so this is the trans compound, this is the trans product is more favorable than compared to the cis. So theoretically the two possible products are there, but when we can compare to the practical knowledge, so only the trans isomer forms more favorable than the cis product, right? So next, here you can see the trans effect series are we can called as trans directing ligands. So the groups like NO2 minus which control the entering or incoming ligand, incoming of the ligand to occupy the position of trans to them are known as a trans directing groups, or we can call it as trans directing ligands. So means here, so these kind of trans directing groups like NO2 minus, CN minus, or CO, NO, Cl minus, these kind of groups which control the entering or incoming ligand, so which occupy the position to trans to them are known as a trans directing ligands, right? Here you can see, so this is the this order is very very important, student. So this order is very very important. Here you can see, so please remember this order for entrance examination point of view, student. Here, so the Cn minus and CO, NO, C2H4 and thiourea, so these are more trans directing groups than remaining all. So here this is a trialkyl phosphine and trialkyl sulfur, and this is H minus, and then NO2 minus greater than I minus greater than Br minus greater than Cl minus greater than pyridyl, and then ammonia OH minus, then water molecule. This is the trans directing group order, student. So these are the more trans directing groups. So here, so these ligands are trans directing groups. So these groups are greater trans directing groups, trans directing groups. So these are weak ability, so weak trans directing groups, right? So here you can see, we will see the applications of trans effect in synthesis, whether cis compound or trans complex cis formation is feasible. Right here you can see this is PtCl4 to the power of minus 2. So here NH3 is occupy any one of the position of these four coordinates, right? So there is no issue with the first incoming ligand, student. There is no question with the first incoming ligand. There is no doubt about the first incoming ligand, right? So only the question is possible whether the second incoming ligand, so which is more transdirecting group or less transdirecting group, that is the question mark. Here you can see, student, here, so the already coordinated group here, already this is the coordinated group. So this is the incoming ligand, already it is occupied any one of the position of four coordinates, right? So here you can see this is our next incoming ligand. But when we compare the trans-directing ability of these two ligands, students, so generally the NO2 has more trans-directing ability than ammonia. So therefore here, so ammonia cannot occupy the incoming ligand as NO2 as a trans-directing group. So because the NH3 has less trans-directing ability than NO2. So therefore here, so generally it leads to the formation of a cis type of product, right? So NO2 can occupy so this position. So here it is a cis to the NH3. Okay, so this is to the formation of a cis product, right? Here you can see, student, so the second case here we will see the same compound, the reacting compound is same, but here the first is the entering group is NO2 with the removing of Cl minus, student. Here you can see, so this NO2 has can occupy any one of the four coordinate sites. So there is no question at all for the position occupying of this the first position. So this question will comes out only the second incoming group only, right? Here you can see already we know very well about so these transdirecting abilities order student. NO2 is more transdirecting ability than ammonia. So therefore it is ruled out, right? It rules the incoming ligand can occupy. So means here the NO2 has more transdirecting ability than Cl minus. So therefore it obviously it leaves Cl minus from opposite to the NO2. So therefore the NH3 can occupy the opposite to the Cl, opposite to the Cl minus, and it occupy the position as a trans, right? So this is a very important concept to student, right? So it leads to the formation of a trans compound, right? I will tell you one important thing in the case of a trans effect student. So most of the student they will confuse while the formation of a product is a cis or trans, right? The first thing is if the already coordinated group is more trans-directing ability than incoming ligands. So means the coordinated groups are more trans-directing ability than incoming ligand. So generally it leads to the formation of a cis compound. That is very very important. Clear student, right? So the second point, this is very very important. The second point is the coordinated group has less transdirecting ability than incoming ligand. So generally it leads to the formation of a trans compound. So this concept is very very important, right? The first thing is already the coordinated ligand has more trans-directing ability than incoming ligand. So means here the coordinated ligands more trans-directing ability than incoming, so generally it leads to the formation of a cis compound. So it leads to the formation of a cis compound. But in other case student, the coordinated ligands less than incoming ligands. So generally it leads to the formation of a trans compound. This concept is very very important concept student. It helps for the problem solving in various kind of examples, right? So next we will move to the some of the examples student. Here you can see, so this is a PTCl3 ethynyl complex student here. So here the C2H4 has more trans-directing ability than Cl minus student. So generally the C2H4 has more. So this is the coordinated group. Here when you can compare to the C2H4 and NH3, the C2H4 has more trans-directing ability than ammonia. So obviously, so it leads to the it leaves the group which is present opposite to the C2H4. So here the Cl group is leaves, and the NH3 occupy opposite to the C2H4. So then it leads to the formation of a trans complex. So that is very very important, right? Here we can see, so this is NH3, so this is NH3, and NH3 we have Cl only. So generally here the incoming ligand is Cl minus. So here you can see, the when we compare to the trans-directing ability, the Cl minus has more trans-directing ability than ammonia. So therefore this is the Cl minus. So it is more trans-directing ability. So therefore it obviously it leaves opposite to the Cl group. So it leaves NH3, and the Cl minus occupy opposite to the another chlorine. So then it leads to the formation of a trans product, right? So next here you can see, so this is NH3 and Br and Cl we have student. So generally the ability order we can see, so the Br minus is more trans-directing ability than Cl minus, Br minus, and NH3. So therefore here, so we will focus on only the Br minus only, right? So here you can compare the Br and pyridyl. So the Br minus is more transdirecting ability than pyridyl only. So therefore the Br can plays an important role for the living group, right? So the Br minus has more transdirecting ability. So therefore it leaves the opposite of bromine. So means it leaves the chlorine. So the pyridyl group occupy the position. So this is the way to whether the formation of a complex is possible as a trans or cis, right? Is that clear, student? Right? So I hope you understand very well. Right. Next, we will move to the another test, that is Kumakova's test. Right. This is Kumakova's test. Kumakov's test. So here generally this the trans effect concept was given by a Russian chemist. Already we know very well. So in the case of platinum complex, that is platinum 2 square planar complexes, right, here how we identify whether it is a cis isomer or trans isomer. Here we can identify by using Kumakov's test. It is very important in the case of which is cis isomer and trans isomer. Here you can see, so when we are taking PT NH3 taken twice Cl2, we don't know whether it is a cis isomer or trans isomer. But when we treated with thiourea, so when we treated with thiourea, so what will happen, student? All of the attached groups, all of the ligands are replaced by thiourea. So generally you can imagine the initial product is a cis compound. The initial compound is a cis isomer, right? If it is trans isomer, only the two of the ligands are replaced by thiourea, then the reaction was stops. So then you can assume it is a trans complex. So this test we can call it as a Kumakov's test. So this is a very important test for the identification or distinguish between whether a cis isomer or trans isomer. Clear, student, right? So this is about trans effect, right? So once again I will recall, here already the coordinated groups are more transdirecting ability than incoming ligand. So generally it leads to the formation of a cis complex, right? The second point, already the coordinated groups are less transdirecting ability than incoming ligand, then it leads to the formation of a trans product. This is a very important concept, student.